so hot in Switzerland over the last few winters that it carried on living. Hence why you're going to start to see all these dead trees. We have over 1,000 of them at the side of the river. We have to be very, very careful with trees. It's the Borkenkäfer. The storms, the Borkenkäfer is what makes the tree weak and rotten on the inside. Borkenkäfer didn't exist. The storm, it's very rare that it would knock over trees. So around the corner up here, we're entering the gorge, where you see the big rock on the right side. As we come around the corner, the whole river's going to go very narrow. It becomes very technical because we have the same amount of water coming through, but with rocks. This section here is what we call welcome to our office. For obvious reasons, we have a beautiful waterfall coming in on the right side. Good forward. Good stop. Good group bed. Group bed. Good stop. Good. Never go down the left side here. This left side is really shallow. There we go. Good job. Good. Andy, can you hold on? Asante sana. Cool. So that is the entrance of the gorge only. This is our first drop here. This one is called Preusenschleuder, and this is most probably one of the most dangerous rapids in the whole world. It is a very easy rapid to walk around. You can ferry from here. I've put in these bolts so that ropes hanging down. You can always get into here. You get 4 rafts in here. We're going to walk this. You go from here, you ferry across over to the beach, and then you can walk all the way down the left side. Where that big rock is there is a channel to the left, and you can walk through that where the rock is. You walk here on the left, and then just jump straight back in. No problems at all. The danger of this rapid is on the right side. There's a massive rock, and it is a siphon. There's a tree. The tree is about this size, wedged under the rock. Now the line of the rapid right now is you come from the eddy, you come out using a ferry, you point the nose of your raft to the big rock, you charge towards that big rock, and then there's one hole and then the drop. So before hitting that first hole, we shout ins Boot. You get down, you hold on, we go over the drop, through the wave, over the drop, and then normally we bounce off the wall, okay? And when we bounce into the eddy on the right, and we're able to do safely. We also have bolts at the bottom for the people that are doing safety. Also gives you the ability to run back up on the right side. So if there was any ever accident here, you're able to do all the rescue, but only from the right side of the river. If anything was to happen here, you swim to the right side. Good. Forward, Mimi, forward, excellent. Nice one, Mayan. You can see these rocks that have the water just pouring over the top. It's the upstream one that's the dangerous one. It's where the tree is. Your marker, even when it's lower water, where this rock is here on river left, you see there's a rock under the water? That starts to come out of the water at 18 cubic meters a second. Then it's no longer runnable safely. The rock also rolled last year. Good forward. Good stop. Look here. This is what makes Giarsun so dangerous? Every rock that you see at the side is an undercut. Basically 60% water and 40% air. The next rapid, there is only one line in this rapid. This is what we call the toilet. We start in the middle, we move to the left, and then we get flushed out in the middle again. Downstream from the rapid, you look back upstream, you look to the river right side, you see why you can only run it on left. The right side is a big tree all the way across the river. A straight. Good forward. The tree goes all the way across, and it actually comes into that left channel that we came through about 1 meter, 2 meters. The next rapid is the longest rapid in Giarsun. It's known as Staircase, and we've split it into 3 parts. You have the entrance, then you have what's called New Kids on the Rock, and then you have the exit. They used to have a traffic light system here. So this rapid changed every day at one point, about 4 years ago. Forward! Stop! Forward! Stop! It's always best to stick to the right side of the river here. The left side has a lot of metal because of the roadwork. So this last bit here, this is what we call New Kids on the Rock. We've had lots of rafts get stuck on the rock. You'd stay in the main flow. Those 2 holes cause more problems in Giarsun than anything else. Kayakers swim, rafters swim, guides swim, everybody swims there. It's awful. There's the line straight between the middle of the 2 pour-overs. This here is what we call Fish Eddy. From there, you look up to the river left side. There is one of these, what's called a fire line in English. So you have forest, and a space, so maybe 10 meters to stop fire from bouncing from one forest into the next. There's a forest line here, and you can walk all the way up. It brings you up to the road. But it's one of the only places you can walk out. If you ever lose a paddle, look in this eddy. It's always here. So, I explained the next rapid. Stand up and have a look. This rapid here is called Confusion. I know in the kayaking world they have a different name for it, but I don't know what they say. You see the big wall on the right side. Then below it you'll see a wave. It's just coming up over the top of it. There are two ways to run this rapid. You can run it to the right side, which is the adventurous line, or you can run it to the left side, which is the safe line. But to do the safe line, little tip, you ferry from here onto the right, you enter in on the right, and then you ferry from the right across to the left, where you see this wet rock on the left. Behind that there's a big eddy. So you're able to ferry across into that eddy, and then you just drop on the left side. That's the easy way, you know? Because you have to have a perfect ferry angle. Otherwise you'll push to the rock and you'll flip off the rock. There was a big tree in Kimball that cut. It snapped our rope. It came all the way down. It's currently tied off on the left here. Myself and Sean did this. We just pulled it in there, tied it all off, because it was actually all the way across the left here. Forward. Stop. Forward. Thanks, buddy. Around the corner, we go into a rapid known as Blind Faith. We make a complete 90-degree turn to the right. Good forward. Good. Forward. Stop. Forward. Keep going. It's a lot easier in a pack raft, believe me. Stop, super! Sorry, I didn't look. We're out of control, man. And then one of my favorites is coming here. Very aggressive. It'll flip a raft in seconds if you drop into it at the wrong angle. The safe line on that is close to that big rock on the right side. If you stick close to that rock, clean line all the way through. Good job, perfect. Cool guys, we climb out of the boat.